questions that I threw out to you, P. One, the thing about the Tamar situation. Looks like Vince Money. And speaking of Vincent Herbert, he's now managing Remy Ma.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So, Vincent Herbert's money is starting to run a little dry. And now him and Tamar are going through a divorce. And you see that in everyday life, not just with celebrity couples. And also the ride or die status. Keisha Kayor waited for Gucci. They had been together and he went to prison and she waited for him to do his bid and came out.
Right.
Same thing with Papoose and Remy Ma. He waited on Remy for 7 winters and 6 summers. And then you also see that in everyday life as well. Females who wait on their man while they're in prison.
Well, ladies. Well, first off, ladies, men and women, y'all shouldn't be with nobody for their money, for one. I mean, honestly, you want a person that's going to be able to support you. Now, don't get me wrong. You don't want to fool with no broke person. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you don't, it doesn't matter whether they getting it like, some people, if they got a job, if a woman has a job, this is speaking for me. If a woman has a job, I can work with that. It's a woman that doesn't have a job, that ain't trying to get a job. They just want you to take care of them and pay for everything and stuff like that. No, that is not the way to go.
That's a lazy bitch.
Yeah, it is a lazy bitch. But also, when you're in relationships, of course, the first. God damn.
Is that word?
No, that's not a word right there. I'm gonna call him back. Anyway, I'm sorry about that.
He got a phone call.
Back to what I was saying. When you're in a relationship, of course, the first fucking year, you think you're gonna marry this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You every time you meet a person in the first, year, y'all feel like y'all in love. Everything's perfect and stuff like that. And really, that ain't even the part that, you really show that you really love them. The hard part is when things started changing. And when things start changing, that's when you realize whether that's somebody you love and that's somebody you want to be with, because, maybe they ain't giving you sex on the regular like you used to, or maybe they money ain't hitting like they used to no more, or they don't tell you that you're beautiful, or they don't support you no more like they used to. They always hanging out with their friends and stuff like that. Rather be with their friends than be with you, you know what I'm saying? So that's when you find out whether you really love a person or not, and where you ride or die, because, no relationship is perfect. And ain't nobody going to ever tell you that a relationship is perfect, because it ain't. You're always going to go through some shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's the part that makes, the relationship stronger. If y'all stick it out, hey, Lady Makins, how you doing? Love to love, checking back in. But being in a relationship with that person, man, when y'all go through the shit together, that what makes y'all stronger. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when you start asking yourself that question, like, do I really want to deal with this motherfucker? But then, here's the problem. A lot of times, you didn't miss the topic. Love to love. Basically, what's going on is like relationship changes in relationship, like
ride or die.
Ride or die. Should you be ride or die for your spouse?
Should you leave if things start to change?
Should you leave if things start to change?
Personality changes.
Sex is gonna change. I mean, sex is always gonna have a point where it just seems the same. But I mean, in a relationship, you guys gotta spice it up. You gotta try some different shit. I mean, a threesome, maybe? Nah, you ain't got to go that far. I'm just saying, though. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have no threesome. I'd be like, girl, no, we ain't got to have no threesome.
Well, like, with the ride or die thing.
Oh, man.
With the ride or die thing, like, for one, I commend anyone who will wait on someone. Keisha Kayor. She wasn't just a ride or die waiting on Gucci to come out of jail. She was waiting on Gucci to evolve into the man that he is now. Like, she always said that she saw potential in him. So who he is now, she always saw that in him, and she waited on him to basically grow up. And Papoose waited 7 winters and 6 summers on Remy Ma.
Right.
So I applaud anyone that can do that. Me personally, I cannot. I cannot wait on you for 7 years. It has to be a strong love for someone to be able to do that.
Well, ladies, I also want to put this out here, and men too. You know, there's a difference in between being a ride or die and being fucking stupid. Too.
Do you think Papoose was stupid?
No, Papoose is not stupid. But in his case, no. But there's some women out here that's riding or die for a nigga who's riding and fucking somebody else, and they know it. You know what I'm saying? That's different.
I know this girl. Well, I know this girl. Her man was cheating on her before he went to jail. He went to jail, and she was ride or die, going up and down the road to see him, whatever. And when he come home, he was still cheating. And she's going on social media arguing with these other chicks, and she's like, yeah, you may be number 2, number 3, and number 4, and number 5, but I'm number 1. And I'm like, well, what about being the only one?
There you go.
So you're riding and dying for a nigga who won't ride nor die for you.
Right.
So I think that's just stupid. And I think that, like you said earlier, the ride or die thing and the leaving the relationship a thing change. Like, they do go hand in hand. Like, if your spouse goes off to jail, that does change the relationship.
Right. But I do want to say this, though. Like I said, no relationship is perfect. So you all are going to go through some stuff. But if that person is loyal to you, you got to do what you can to try to make things work. And you got to do what you can to try to, do whatever it takes to fix things. Because, things are going to change. But, it's rare in 2017 that you have somebody that's loyal and real to you, And, they may not be... I'm sorry. Hang on, my bad. That person may, that person may not, make you happy no more like they used to, but they're loyal to you, and those type of things count. And so you got to try to make sure those things right there mean something to you. Now, if you got somebody that's loyal and the sex is not that great, y'all can work on the sex. Y'all can fix the sex.
But what about, so...
Let's chime in on Love to Love. She wrote a big paragraph, and we gotta acknowledge that.
Want me to read it?
Go ahead.
Okay, so Love to Love 16 said, I was dating a guy for less than 30 days. He was clingy and aggressive, and that made me uncomfortable. I addressed the issue, and he didn't change. He wanted me to get phones and my name, etc. He mad. I cut it off. You were right to cut it off, Love to Love. If I see red flags, I'm going to address it, but if no change, I'm out. Has been stalking me ever since, just recently stopped.
So Love to Love, I ain't trying to get all in your business or nothing like that, but were y'all sexually active?
And if they were, it still doesn't give him a right to act.
I'm just wanting to know, because then it's going to lead to what else I'm about to say.
You know this. Fuck. That's why you want to
know. Love to Love. Or, was y'all sexually active?
That doesn't even matter. So,
yes, it do, because I got to... Wait a minute, I got to make a point.
Love to Love, I would just like to say that you were very right to cut it off, seeing those red flags up front, because, first of all, you weren't dating him. He was a trial period. And it didn't work.
Okay.
Good.
Run.
Yeah.
I run.
Because if she had slept with him, he would have been in the air vents looking for her ass.
She said she didn't give him that good kitty. Ooh.
Damn right. Don't you do it.
Hey, listen.
Don't you do it, girl.
I was about to say, girl, if you did, you need to put that stuff up. But put that's
that nigga's in the bush if she had gave it to him. But what she described is a man who's very insecure.
Mm-hmm.
And that he needed her to do all them things to make him feel secure about himself. So I'm glad you cut that off. Love to Love.
Yeah, that sounds like a nigga that be sitting out there in the parking lot waiting on you and shit.
That's the fucking Lifetime movie waiting to happen.
Yes,
we don't need them issues. So she was right. And I agree. Like me, when I see red flags, if my spirit doesn't sit well with someone, I'm out the door.
Yeah, not air vents.
He's going to be sitting in the air vents. But yes, I agree with that. But I just think that, so what was I talking about earlier? Oh, yeah, the leaving the thing. So I think some women get used to, and even men get used to a certain type of lifestyle once they've been with their spouse for a while. And I think, so let me ask you, P.
Mm-hmm.
You've been with your spouse for a while, and y'all are accustomed to a certain type of lifestyle. You know, you got the house, you got the cars, yada, 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 yada.
Mm-hmm.
And something happens, and the money ain't the way it used to be. And your spouse isn't working to help get y'all back to where y'all used to be.
So let me ask you this. So if she's not working because she's just not working, or
maybe
she's
she
not
got
working?
laid off.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she quit because she wanted to pursue her dreams and whatever it is that she wanted to do, and it didn't pan out. So they're just like, I just don't want to go back to work. I just don't want to go back to the corporate world. They've gotten comfortable with being at home, and you just taking care of everything.
I look at it like this, if I'm in a relationship and I'm able to take care of everything, I don't mind, but at some point, you want more, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, we can have more if we work together, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to need you to meet me halfway so we can have more, baby. I don't want to be stuck and settle right here. I want to be able to say, hey, baby, well, let's go get this, or baby, let's go do this, or baby, let's do that. Well, I can't do that if I'm taking care of you and me. So that's something, But the thing is, I will support her dreams. And if she got dreams and she going for it and she really working towards it every day, then I don't mind taking care of everything until she get it together. But if you just sitting at home bullshitting, and I'm like, damn, baby, have you put anything in towards your dreams today? Mm-hmm. No, I'm going to do it tomorrow. No. Yeah. You need to do this so your ass going to work. You feel me?
Niggas stop to pay
Niggas supposed to pay the bills and babe
supposed to
provide.
Niggas supposed to pay the bills and babe supposed to provide the entertainment. So when you say entertainment, first of all, shout out to Stupid Dope Star on Imperial.
What is the entertainment?
That's what I was about to ask him.
I want in on that entertainment. I need to see what the entertainment about. Because we need money.
Oh, God. I think he's referring. Now, my mind just always goes to sex, so he might be talking about something sexual.
Well, you know what? Stupid Dope Star might be old school.
He could be old school.
The old school loving.
He said drinks. Movies. And he might be talking. Okay, this is one thing that I don't agree with. Mm-hmm. Men. Okay, yes, men are supposed to be providers, right? Mm-hmm. But I think in the day and age that we are in right now, I don't think it's fair for the man to have the weight of the world on his shoulders. And what I mean by that is I understand that there are some men out there now that are still old school. They want to be the provider. They want their woman at home with the kids, taking care of home, taking care of the kids. But I don't think that's fair in these day and ages. No. I think that a woman should be out there with her man, helping to provide and helping to take care of the kids in the home. I think it goes hand in hand. They both should be contributing that to the household, working, bringing in the money. He helping with the kids, her helping with the kids, him helping with the home, her helping with the home as well. Because it's not like how it was in the 40s, 50s, and 60s as far as the cost of living. The cost of living is too goddamn high at this point.
I don't agree. We meet each other halfway, or 60-40. Or
60-40.
60-40.
Yeah.
Well, I look at it like this, times that, a lot of people be talking about, back in the day, my daddy took care of us and we didn't have to worry about them. My mama didn't have to work. And see, that's back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, times have changed and shit is way more expensive now. You know what I mean? Like, the cost of living is higher,
And I think that I'm sorry, go ahead.
If you put me in the, if you put me back in the day, you know what I'm saying, with the cost of living back in the day, hell, I could.
You take care of 5 homes.
He said if you splitting the bills, you got a roommate.
No, I don't think it's a roommate, Stupid Dope Star, like.
Well, she call you stupid.
No, that's his fucking name.
I know, I just fucking, you said stupid and then you stopped.
Shut up. Oh, the
Anderson. Okay. Tina, hey Tina.
But no, okay, so Stupid Dope Star. I think that I understand men wanting to be providers, and I respect that. But I also think that women, like, this is my thing. I think women get caught up or it's a stupid decision to let your man take care of everything.
I know who it is, Trap. I'm just fucking with you.
Because what will happen is that man could possibly have an out-of-body experience